How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to DK Models. My name's Derek, and I'd like to welcome you back to the model train room and to the N-Scale Norfolk Southern Clinch Valley District. Glad to have you aboard. Today's video, I've got a small layout update for you. It's not much, but been working on a few projects and making some small progress here and there on some projects here on the model railroad, so just wanted to do a quick video and share that with you. I think I've got some pretty exciting stuff, but you guys can be the judges of that. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. So first we'll start off on this section of the railroad here. And nothing too terribly new over here. I know in my last video I quickly showed this little scene that I was working on. Got the tunnel portals in, the tunnel portal wing. My next goal is to start getting some scenery filled in here, some more trees, just finishing off some scenery there. I'd like to start adding some more details in here, light posts, telephone poles, just small little things like that. Something that is new, I'm sure you guys have seen it in the videos, I just really haven't gone over it. I have started putting these little templates and signs up on the railroad in various locations. Pretty much where every major industry or yard is, there's a little sign here, and it's got what switch accessories, how many cars each spur can hold. Just something nice, easy to read for operators coming onto the railroad. They can kind of look down at that. It's almost like a little cheat sheet, but pretty happy with the way those are turned out. I've got two of them on the railroad. I've got one here, and then there's one on the other side of the layout where the one end of South Fork Yard is. So here's some car and locomotive projects that I've gotten a chance to finish up. I'm sure you guys have seen this on my work table for a while. It's been on there for months. No particular reason why I shouldn't have finished it up, but I did finish weathering it. And unfortunately the lighting here isn't the greatest. Show it off, but the graffiti decal on there, I did hand draw a little bit of graffiti with some colored pencils in there. I did re-letter and renumber it for the NOKL based on some prototype photos that I acquired. So I was pretty happy with that. That was my first time ever trying to re-letter or renumber anything, so really happy with the way the weathering came out on that. I painted a couple of the sections of what are they called? Covers or something, the old versus new covers. Hatches, there we go. That's the word I'm looking for. I'm sure as you guys have seen, I did get decoders in both of these Union Pacific SD70 ACEs. They're running really nice. I did do a little bit of detail work on this guy here. I added the number boards, MU hoses, some of the odds and ends stuff that came in the Cato set, but never got a chance to add those, so I added all those. I recently finished, at least for the moment, weathering this Conrail SD80 Mac, another Cato locomotive here, and that was already patched for Norfolk Southern. But really happy with the way this one came out. Some grime on the top there. You can see some of the other cars I finished up recently too on that freight train in the back there. I did get a decoder in the 1111 barcode unit here, and I have that consisted with the 1066 New York Central Heritage. So I've been running that consist around a little bit. And then back up through here, I did start weathering this SD70M, number 2591, another Cato unit. I still need to weather up the actual body. I need to take that off, mask off the windows, spray with some dull coat, actually get weathering on it. It's got some crappy old weathering that I've done on it, but I want to do a little bit better job on it. I have added a few little details in this scene here. There's a couple telephone poles that I've added. I'm working on getting some more small details done in through here. Really happy with the way this scene is coming out. My goal is to start getting some more small little details up in the foreground here and stuff like that. Alright, and as we come onto this side of South Fork Yard here, nothing too terribly new. But one big thing that I did get done, this little crossing gate here by the church, I actually got wired up. So that's wired up to a switch, a temporary switch down there, just a simple on-off. But that's a nice little detail that's done and wired in. The next goal over here is to start gluing some scenery down for the engine facility here and start doing some detailing work there. I need to do a little bit more work on the hillsides here to get this ready. But really excited to get going on this engine facility. I have some really cool ideas. I'm planning on putting a radio tower right here. There's going to be some telephone poles, fueling lines, some external fuel tanks and stuff like that just sitting back here. But really excited to get that going. Alright guys, well that's pretty much all I have for you in today's little update video. Thank you so much for watching. If this is your first time here or seeing this model railroad, thank you so much for tuning in. Consider subscribing to the channel. Would love to have you aboard. And just to let you guys know too, I do have a package on its way, hopefully. It's got some signals in there, a baggage car for the passenger Amtrak train. I've also got a lighting kit, a Cato lighting kit for the Amtrak passenger cars. So I'm really excited to get digging into that. Really excited to start working on the signaling system on the layout here. It's going to all be manual, thrown manually, but just I got a couple of signals to start to play around with, and but really excited to get into that project. So I'll be sure to share that with you guys as I get time and that becomes available. But until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, God bless, and happy modeling.